Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. Do you really, truly want longevity? That's what you got to ask yourself. I think we all do. Let me show you something that might help get you there. All right? It's called longevity spinach. Now there's a fella that lives not too far from me up here in Spring Hill, Florida. Yeah, let me pull out my little note here. Pete. Name is Pete, and his last name is K-A-N-A-R-I-S. And if you go out there on YouTube, his channel is Pete Canaris, I guess, the way you spell it. Green Dreams, Florida. Check him out. He's up in Spring Hill. He's got a little online store he's going to be cranking up real soon, but he's got a ton of videos out. And this stuff right here, folks, I've been using it. He gave me this. Okay, I bought a tree, a couple trees, Pakistani mulberries, and he said the fruits will get as long as my finger. All right, it's a young tree. I'll show it to you here in a little bit. But yeah, this is just one of the little tools you can throw in your longevity toolbox. Longevity spinach. This stuff tastes great. I come out and graze on. I've been taking cuttings. I've got like 6 cuttings over here. I was at a flea market yesterday in Oldsmar, Florida, and a guy had a huge nursery there, and he had this stuff. He had them like $4 a piece in pots. I bought 2 more. So I've got them in a whiskey barrel up front. I'll show you those. And yeah, this stuff here, guys, you've got to get this stuff growing. It is unbelievable for blood pressure, for people with diabetes. A guy that I bought the 2 from yesterday tells me that a woman was on her metformin stuff, and she, for diabetes, and she started eating this stuff. I think she said 10 leaves a day. I just come out and pick this stuff. I put it in a baggie, and then I don't wash it off. I put it in a baggie, and then put it in the refrigerator. And then when I'm ready to eat it, I'll get 15, 20 leaves in a bag, and then I'll eat like 3 leaves a day. Now, if you get a big crop of this stuff, go ahead and pick off a bunch of it, and saute it up. Now Pete comes out and he harvests every night. He pinches off the tops. Him and his wife, they pinch off the tops, and then they stir fry it up. You can do it that way too. You can make green smoothies out of this stuff. This here's starting to flower a little bit. I put a few of these, kind of like little miniature dandelions. I have put some of these in pots. They haven't kicked in gear yet, but that's the little seed from that. But they do really well cuttings. You just take off, you can see where I've already taken cuttings and it's come growing out here. This thing has fell down a little bit, the heat of the day here. It's up 90 something. And it is kind of in dapple light right now. It was getting full blast sun earlier. Pete suggests you probably put it in dapple, but other people say you can put it in full. So, you know, full sun. So I'm going to try it different ways and see. So let's go over and let me show you another plant you can put in your longevity toolbox. Be right back with you. All right, guys. Here's another some plant you can put in your toolbox right here. This thing's blooming right now. This is moringa. Okay. Moringa. Now, I don't particularly care for the taste of this, so I'll show you the trick that I do with this. A lot of people put this stuff in smoothies and they stir fry it. Actually, you can eat the tree limbs on this thing, the roots, everything. These trees here, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and this is all I need. I'm telling you, this thing kicks out. I just harvested some more branches off of here. Just come in and clip them off. They'll start shooting out everywhere. You can actually see this thing's shooting out here. You could actually chop this thing way down chop this thing way down, and I don't want it to get very high. The more you can chop it down, and it just keeps coming up with more stuff. So that's what you want. So what I do, I dry it. I put this stuff, I bundle it. I'll show you in a minute here what I do with it. I bundle it up and stick it in the utility room, and I put a little fan on it and let it blow. I have the fan about 3 feet away, and I let it blow on that bundle. And I got a small bundle over here I'm going to show you. Normally I have a very large bundle of this stuff, and I do you know, I make a couple hundred pills at a time. I put it up in double odd capsules. I grind it in a coffee grinder. I'll show you that trick in a minute. Yeah, I'm doing that. Now here's a deal I picked up from Pete at Green Dreams. That's a Pakistani mulberry, and I've got some other mulberries, but I'm going to try grafting. I'm going to be taking off some chunks off of this thing and doing some grafting. I got another one over here. They've never fruited well. They've got the real small ones, berries, but this thing gets huge. I want to try to get some of those going. I got several things going on. Just a little mini circle here I got going on. I'm going to start some stuff in. That's an apricot. It's an apricot there, some aloe, blueberries, yucca plant there. This is chaya. I put in some chaya. I got them from Pete. I got 6 of those going. Hopefully these will kick in gear. They're supposed to be a no-brainer. They're supposed to be excellent leaf, you know, ever-bearing leaf that you can get going with that. So yeah, a few things. I've been doing something else too. There's a guy out there, you really need to look at his channel. His name's Chris Trump. Chris Trump. Now he's got a natural farm. He uses all natural stuff. It's a Korean thing. Natural farming techniques. Check Chris Trump out. He's in Hawaii. He's got an 800-acre macadamia nut farm, and he makes this stuff called FPJ. He's got a bunch of different things. Fermented plant juice, what FPG stands for, and I've been making that and putting this stuff on, and I'm telling you, this stuff is greening up, and I've only been doing it about a week. This stuff's real easy to do. Go on his channel and look up all of his stuff. There's another guy out there. I've been making lactobacillus probiotic, and you can use that. Chris Trump does it, but he does it with milk. This other fella, he's got, his channel is Healthy Roots and Strong Wings. Healthy Root, Strong Wings. Check him out. He's got a number 8 video. Check that out. I made some of that stuff. Lactobacillus. You got making your own probiotics. But yeah, there's those 3 guys, Pete, Chris Trump, and his Healthy Roots and Strong Wings. Check those channels. They got some really neat stuff going on and help you out with that. So yeah, I'm just getting going here with this stuff, playing farmer, and let's go in now and I'll show you the moringa, how I process that into a capsule. Yeah, that's the 2 little ones I bought at the flea market. That's longevity spinach. That's what they look like in a small pot. And picked that little plastic whiskey barrel up, and I got another one, wooden whiskey barrel here, and it's got mint. That's where I come out and get my mint, fresh mint. This stuff grows like crazy. Here is a celery. I showed you that before. How it grows. I shoved one of those. That thing's doing great. That thing will be way up here in no time. The FPJ I was telling you about, the Chris Trump thing, I made it with celery. You can make it with any plant matter that isn't poisonous. He'll explain that to you. But he uses banana leaf because he's in Hawaii. They got tons of banana. Check that out. It's real simple ingredients. It only takes 7 days to make it. and you only put in like 3/4 of a teaspoon per gallon of water, and you spray it on your veggies and stuff. The same thing. It's a 1,000 to 1 ratio. So yeah, I bought a Harbor Freight backpack sprayer, 4-pounder. It was all, I got it on sale for like, with a coupon of some $23. And that thing works slick. I can hit all my plants, fruit trees, vegetables, everything with it. You can put this FPJ on any tree, plant, whatever. All right, so that's that. There's those little puppies there. They're coming along. These things will vine right out. Before long, I'll be taking more cuttings, and by the end of the summer, I'm going to have tons of this stuff. I'll have plenty to stir fry and stuff. But these things are fine. You can take these and just pop leaves off and eat, rinse them off and just chew them plain. They're excellent. All right. All right, this little deal over here, this is the bundle. This is moringa branches. Okay. This stuff is dry, really dry now, and just crunchy. See? Really crunchy. And I just throw a bed sheet in a laundry basket, and I have this fan blowing, and all you do is you just take this like this. Very simple. Like I said, it only takes like 3 days to dry this stuff out. Now these sticks, these trimming sticks here, if you wanted to plant more of these, I think these are too dry now to fool with as far as trying to plant them. I think they're toast. I may be wrong, but I'm not going to bother with it. I've got, like I said before, I've got plenty of this. Yeah, you just run this off like this. Clean these off. Get these bigger branches off. Actually, branches like this one are young. They say you can just saute those right up with it. But I take these out and process this down, much as you can, because you're going to be in a minute running this all through a coffee grinder. And I'm not going to bore you to death with this little process right here. I'll see you in the kitchen in a minute, and we'll get this stuff processed into a capsule. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back in here in the kitchen. I got that stuff processed down. I got the bigger stuff out. There's some real small little twigs in here. You can pick them out if you want to. The rest is going to grind up pretty nice. Just get you a Mr. Coffee grinder. Load this stuff up. It's easy. Easy to do, guys. Now you want to shake this thing. I found it's best to shake it as it's spinning. Alright, there it is. Put it through this fine, get you one of these fine mesh strainers like this and shake it out. Okay? You're going to get some real fine. The reason I'm doing this is because you got to put it in. I put it in a double lock capsule, and if you got really even little twigs, little short ones, even an eighth of an inch, sometimes they get hung up in the capsule when you're trying to do it. But no big deal. You're catching it all here, so you got a little bit of chaff. It's going back into there, and then you're going to still process this down. Okay, process this whole thing down. Get these gel caps at your double lot. I've got a little machine, but I don't use it. This is just as easy. You just take them apart. Have the big one on this side. Tilt. You get a rounded bowl, stainless bowl like this, and you just dip it in and pack it in with your index finger as you go. About 3 hits of that, you're done. Put in a capsule. Done. Drop it in your jar, label your jar, fill that up. You can sit there, watch TV, and knock these out. I usually sit down and knock out, say, 150 or so. Gives you a good supply. Got a friend of ours I'm giving these to, and she's having excellent results with it. And so that's about it on the moringa processing. Over here, something I like to do, another little tool in your toolbox, mullein leaf. Get it a pound at a time, and I'm getting this stuff from Rose Mountain. They put the stuff up beautiful. This outfit is really good. My 3 go-to ones are mullein, red clover, and this is nettle leaf, which is stinging nettle, and this is what I'm drinking right here. And this stuff is excellent, folks. Full of vitamins. I do a quart of this stuff a day. I'll just pick one. I rotate. I'll do mullein leaf one day, red clover the next, and today I'm doing nettle tea. And to make an infusion, all you do is you take 1 cup of your product and dump in a wide mouth jar. Then you get boiling water. Get a wooden spoon too. Put about halfway boiling water, and you get your wooden spoon, push the dry material in there good, and then top it out. Then cap it. Set it on the counter, whatever. A lot of times I'll do this the night before, just before I go to bed, and I let it sit overnight, either in the sink here or on a counter on a hot pad. And then when it's done the next day, I use that same small filter sieve and filter it out and pour the burnt material in a compost bucket. It goes out to the worms. So after that, then I add in two droppers full of this sweet leaf, and man, you've got an excellent tea. So yeah, some more tricks, and get into it. Get those 3 channels I was telling you about. Go look them guys up. And this Pete, he's going to have his store back online here pretty soon. They had a few issues with shipping or whatever, but he's going to get that tuned up again. He has got you need to watch his videos and do the tour of his farm. It's really he's into permaculture and healthy lifestyle living and all. So yeah, check it out, and I will catch you on the next show. Be happy. Bye-bye.